Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is Lesson 4, Number Line and Sequences Practice Set. You'll find this practice set on page 31 of your Saxon Course 2 textbook. All right, so problems A through C, it says draw a number line, and I have a number line here, and use arrows to represent addition and subtraction. Now I'm going to show you how to do these, and then we're probably not going to do them again like this. Frankly, I think that the number line representation of addition and subtraction is more difficult for students to understand. So I'll show you what they mean, but whenever we have another one of these problems where it tells you to use your number line and arrows to represent addition and subtraction, we're probably going to skip it. And if I forget to tell you that, please feel free to ask me while you're working on your written practice. But let's go ahead and do A, and I'll show you what they're talking about. So we always start at 0. Oops. Okay. And it says that we are at positive 4. So we're going to be at positive 4. And we are adding 2. So we go up and we add 1. And then I don't have a 2. So that we find that the answer is 6. Okay. I'm going to erase this and show you what the next one would look like on here. And if this representation does make a whole lot of sense to you, you are welcome to use it. I have just found in my in the past that it's been difficult for students to understand. So again, we're going to start from 0 and we go to 4. You can see I kind of have my little dotted line here. And then it says we're subtracting 2. And when we subtract, we go left, add, we go right. Okay, so we're going to subtract 2. So we go subtract 1, 2, and we get 2 as our answer for B. And then the last one, let me go ahead and erase this again and start over, except for our rules there, which you're welcome to write down in the back of your book if you so choose. So we're at 0, and we're going to go to 2. And then it says we are subtracting 4. So that means we're going to the left. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. So this would be negative 2 for our answer for C. Okay. Arrange these numbers in order from least to greatest. Now if I look at my number line, this is the largest, and then it goes to the least. Okay, so negative 1 is going to be greater than negative 2. All right, so let's see. So this actually goes negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and then 0, and that's the order from the least to the greatest. E says use digits and other symbols to write the sum, so I know that we're adding, of 2 plus 3, okay, is less than, which means the shark is not eating it. Okay, the product, that's 2 times 3. So this is 5 is less than 6, which is acceptable. Replace each circle with the proper comparison symbol. So they're looking for an equal to, less than, or greater than symbol. So I have 3 minus 4, which is 1, or 4 minus 3. Now when I flip these, I get the opposite number. Okay, so this is 3 minus 4, which is 1. If I flip 4 minus 3, I get negative 1. Okay, so this is going to be larger. I have 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 plus 2 is 4, so those are equal. H says, what is the first step you take when comparing the expressions in exercises F and G? I do the operations. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Where is the origin on the number line? The origin is at 0. This is the origin. And then J says to simplify, and what they're trying to teach you is that if you have numbers like this, and the smaller number comes before the larger number, you can flip it, but you have to flip the sign. Okay, so this is going to be 2, 9, 194. But since these are flipped, since it's not 630 minus 436, it's 436 minus 630, this is going to be negative. Okay? K says find the next three numbers in this sequence. So we have 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay? And then L says find the next three terms of this sequence. This is one of the most favorite things that they like to do in Saxon, and you're going to see this over and over and over again. So if this is something you want to put in the back of your spiral, that would be smart. But what we have here is 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared, 7 squared. So my next three terms are going to be 8 squared, 9 squared, and 10 squared, which is 64, 81, and 100. Okay, I'm sorry. I think that's the end of it. If you have any questions, please. Oh, no. M and N, my bad. We'll keep going. Use words to describe the following sequence, then find the next three terms. So let's see. 1 times 2 times 2. I think this is going to be times 2. I think the rule is times 2. And then find the next three terms. So 2 times 8 is 16, times 2 is 32, times 2 is 64. So I have 16, 32, and 64 as my next three terms. And N says the rule of a certain sequence is K is equal to 2 times some number minus 1. Find the first four terms. So the first four terms are when N equals 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to plug these numbers in to find out what our terms are. For example, 2 times 1 minus 1, which is 2 minus 1, which is 1. Okay. K equals 2 times 2 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. K equals, we're going to plug in 3, which is 6 minus 1, which is 5. And the last one, 2 times 4, which is 8 minus 1, which is 7. So these are my first four terms because I plugged in 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think that that is the final one. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much.